Alright everybody, this is Scott L. Miller. This is Sheep Guarding Llama. It is the 25th of July 2020. It is Saturday. Welcome to the show. So today, I actually got to go back yesterday. And so yesterday we actually had our air conditioner fail. And it's hot out here. So that's a big deal. We've been knowing that the air conditioning was on the fritz for some time. We had someone come out and look at it, but it started running again. So we were kind of left in a, well, we don't really know. Today, it shut off in the morning. We got it to come back on after about half an hour. We're really worried about it. And then in the afternoon, it died. We just lost it completely. We could hear things kick on, but the blower would never start. So we had been told between $4,000 and $7,000, I think, to get it fixed. So doable, but depressing. They came out, and the guy's like, no, you just got a bad capacitor. The fan's fine. He replaced the capacitor, $100 capacitor. I'm sure it cost 10 cents, but the $100 capacitor, everything works fine, no problems at all. It turns out the whole thing was the blower wasn't kicking on because it couldn't charge up to kick off the fan, so the whole thing was doing nothing. That was it. That's it. With the service call, $175. We are done. We have a working air conditioner and no indication that anything's wrong at all. It is simply fixed. That's all the problems we've been having with it have just been that one capacitor. Obviously, we had a bunch of it replaced. That's the neighbors. We had a bunch of it replaced a couple years ago, so it's already not an ancient unit for the most part. So it was really going to suck having to replace anything. But this one capacitor is just part of an old part, so it's quite old. It's no big deal that we had to replace it. So that turned into just wonderful. So today, mostly Dominica and I watched Warrior Nun on Netflix. That was our big thing for the day. We binged that. We started it yesterday, but we binged it today, made it through the whole series. It's pretty cool. Definitely not like a high recommendation, but if you want to see the area and this kind of like what's it like in southern Spain, where we used to live in Andalusia, check it out, because like everywhere is like a place we lived. Paul and Chris were on the river today selling their hot dogs for the first time. They sold 40, which is a lot shy of the 300 they were hoping for. Turns out the hours that people come and the number of people come far less than they were anticipating, so that's kind of a bummer. But at least they sold 40. Right, and they kicked it off. I mean, it's their first day actually selling, so that's a pretty big deal. Luciana and I this morning played the Wolf's Bite, that new board game that we got yesterday. We had played it last night with Liesl, but we didn't play a full game. We just like tried it out. Today, Luciana and I played a full game together on the 2-player mode. That was cool. We had fun. I beat her on that the first time. I played the 3 little pigs. She played the wolf. We'll see how it is. We'll reverse it probably next time. But she really enjoyed it. She thought it was great, which is awesome. I got it for like $1, right? Now, it's a short game, but if you're on Steam, the Wolf's Bite, it's just this really short little online board game. It's very cool. We also discovered today that we have a game on Epic called Drawful 2, which is part of the Jackbox pack. And we got it for free from Epic as part of something. And we're kind of like, I don't know if this will ever be something we'll do, but we've gotten it free. Well, Luciana likes drawing games, and Dominica does too. So we gave it a try, and it turns out it's a party game, and you play on your phone. You have to have a phone or a tablet or something, and you put it up on the big TV. So you run Epic on your computer. You put it up on the screen, and it has like this main party console, and then it's kind of like playing Pictionary, except you all have your own little pads. So you do secret drawings on your tablet, and then it shows up on the screen, and you have to like guess who did what or whatever, and you get points. So much fun. So simple. Loads of fun. I had no idea that the Jackbox games were, because they're kind of expensive normally, were so fun. Like, this was a really big win. This is something it was better than a normal board game, because it just it's like a board game that was so much easier to set up and clean up. And it handled all the mechanism. Like, just it gives you instructions. Draw this, do this, look at this. You don't have to worry about rules or anything. Everything's handled for you. That was a lot of fun. Dominica, Chana, and I, Liesl didn't join us, but we must have played 4 rounds, I would say, of that. It was really cool. Unfortunately, you can't do it remote. You have to be local and do it much like the trivia game that the girls like to play, but it was very cool. So that was the majority of our day, was those things, and we are very happy that our air conditioning is working just fine, and we are talking to our real estate agent in San Juan del Sur. We are attempting to put in an offer on the lot that we have decided that we want. That's going to be a bit of a process. We have a meeting set up on Tuesday to meet with immigration and real estate lawyer in San Juan del Sur to talk about the whole process and what we need to do to make all of that happen. So that is where we are right now. We will have quite a bit more information about that come Tuesday, and I'll talk to all of you tomorrow.